Welcome to FM Core. I'm Danny Koontz, Director of Relationship Management for Windy City Equipment. Today I want to talk about the topic, adapt, persevere, and overcome. I got this, I'd heard that saying before. Back during the NFL playoffs, they were doing a special on Josh Allen, quarterback for Buffalo Bills. And what he spoke about was this was kind of his go-to message in high school, that no matter what you're faced with, whether it be on the football field or in life, you have to learn how to adapt, you have to persevere through it, and then you overcome it. And you learn lessons from it every day. And I thought that was a great line that he put out. And for me personally, I can see it help me in my business life and also in some challenges personally that it's helped me with that family life as well. So I wanted to speak to this today for a few minutes because it really impacts a facility manager. In a facility world, nothing tends to happen on schedule. You can come in every morning with a list of things that you want to get to, and if you get to a third of that list, you've probably had a great day. Because what's going to happen, an hour or two in, emergency's going to happen, someone didn't show up, something occurred, and all of a sudden your whole day gets turned upside down. And you've got to figure out how to get now the new priorities that are out there done. And every facility manager is faced with it, and you're almost faced with it every day because things tend to happen every day that adjust your priorities. So moving things around becomes a constant. It's every day, and at some point you just get used to doing it. So what does adapt, persevere, and overcome mentally provide us? It helps us build resilience. We learn that when challenges hit us, we are able to do something about it and get them taken care of. Might throw us off our base a little bit, but we're going to figure it out and get it done in some form or fashion. It also strengthens your inner confidence. Once you're hit one of the first times with a problem or an issue that's totally disrupted your day, and you work your way through it and still get some of the things done that you had planned on doing, now all of a sudden that's not a fear, it's now a confidence that you have that no matter what happens, you're going to be able to get it done. And that helps you. Confidence is the biggest thing in the world. You believe in yourself and you believe that I can do it because I've done it before. Adapt is a requirement in facilities because there's no other option. You don't have a choice. You can't say, well, this unit's water heater went down, but I'm really working on painting a building today and I got to get the building painted. Well, no, the water heater takes precedent because your restaurant's probably closed and you got to get it open. So you don't have a choice but to learn how to adapt. How to look at that is that's an opportunity. That's a chance for you to show your management skills, your teamwork skills, and how to make changes on the go to get something done and taken care of. It's an opportunity for you to prove, once again, why you're sitting in the chair of facility management. It's a challenge that you were able to take on, something that you could get done. To persevere, it's important to acknowledge that you've accomplished these challenges before. And no matter what happens, you're going to be able to continue it through to make sure it gets done. You can lean on prior experience. Okay, this just happened. What did I do the last time this just happened? Okay. Now I know what to do. What challenge did I face the last time I needed a contractor on site and he couldn't be there? What did I do? I went down the line and picked the B contractor on my list. Okay, let me try that again and see if it works. Whatever that is, you've had experience and you've had successful experience in figuring it out so you can persevere through it. Even if the first door you go to get something accomplished doesn't work. You go to the next door, but you keep moving. You don't stop saying, well, I had a problem and I tried and it didn't work, so I stopped. There is no stopping. You have to keep going. You got to persevere. You got to work your way through it. It's never quitting. It's pushing to get what you need to be. It's like you run into your driving and you're going somewhere and your GPS doesn't show you, but you keep running into detours. And I got to get off this road and I got to take a detour and then I got to take another detour to get back up on the main road. And 60 miles later, there's another detour for another reason. I got to do it again. Well, you don't just stop, turn around, and go home. You keep going. You follow the detours, knowing that you're going to work yourself back to the path of what you're trying to do. It's the same thing. You persevere through it no matter what happens. Overcoming's when you get past those barriers. Whatever barriers are in the way or whatever you've run up against and you succeed, you get it taken care of. Maybe it wasn't as quick as you wanted, maybe it wasn't as fast as your customer wanted it, but you got it done. And at the end of the day, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for your help. Of course, they want everything fast. You walk into a restaurant and order your food, you'd love to have it in 2 minutes. But in a sit down restaurant, that doesn't happen either. So they don't necessarily know the timeline and how long it's going to take to be done. That's okay. That's what you're going to explain and you're going to help them. But you have succeeded in your task to get the work done, which at the end of the day, you've overcome everything that's got in your way to push forward so that you can get the results that you need. You need to be glad about what you've done. Speak to that with the manager. Well, I ran into a couple of problems. Here's what they were. This is what I had to do. But at the end of the day, we got this done. You're not patting yourself on the back about it. You're just telling them you ran into some issues. And maybe that answers their question of wonder why it took long or seemed like it took a long time. Well, it did. And here were the problems we ran into. That will help them learn as well. You want to review what you learned each time. What hurdle did I run into? What detour did I have to make? What could I have done that maybe would have helped make that a little quicker, a little smoother as we went along? What did I do wrong so that I know the next time not to make that same mistake? What did I leave out? Was there a communication gap where I didn't get something done, or a vendor that did the work for me didn't get a communication piece done? So you can talk to them to make both of you better as you go forward the next time. It's always a learning lesson no matter what happens. As a facility manager, you always want to maintain presence and perspective, confidence. I'll get it done. I will get it figured out. Whatever it is, I will be working on it and I will get back to you as soon as I have an answer. Show confidence. The worst thing in the world is, well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, get to it or not. No, I'm working on it. And I'm going to do everything I can to make it happen. Work with me and we'll figure out a plan to get it done. Have perspective. These things happen. They happen every day. The manager didn't get up at 7 that morning and go to the store and his water heater started leaking when he walked in the door. He didn't cause that. He didn't plan it. It happened. And now he needs your help. Now's your time to shine to make something happen for the restaurant and for your company and for you as well. They look to you to lead. People want you to lead. Make them feel better about the situation. Help them with confidence in your ability to get it done, as I've talked before, while you're staying calm under pressure. I'm going to get it done. I'm going to get it figured out at some point. We're working on it. We're going to do it. But people look for you. They want that feeling of Danny or John or Tim or whoever it is. They got it. Okay, they got it. They're working on it. They're going to let me know. I can go back to, managing my restaurant or managing my area, whatever, during the day, and they will keep me posted on what our progress is. Treat, adapt, persevere, and overcome in your business life the same as you do your personal life. You have items that happen in your personal life, and you have to adapt, and then you've got to persevere to get through it. And at the end, you've overcome it, and you've figured out what it is to do. Treat your business life the same way that you do your personal life, because you're doing adaptation, you're doing perseverance, and you're overcoming challenges every day. Everybody does. Do the same thing at work. You should never be surprised. You're in facilities. There is really nothing that should happen. Maybe a twist on something, but nothing should happen that should surprise you. So be prepared. Know what to do. Use your previous experience before, and then adapt to the challenge. Persevere. Don't let anything stop you from moving through to get the job done and overcome it. And when you've overcome a situation, you have succeeded. And that's the existence of your job. That's what people want you to do. They had a problem, you went to work on it, and you and your team helped them figure out what it is. Great saying that Josh Allen, I use it. I hope you will too. Thanks so much for listening. We'll speak to you soon again on FM Corner.